Today I wanted to announce something new that I will be offering. I wanted to say making available. Well, that's another way of putting it, but I'll be offering something called Oracle card readings. Now you might be wondering, what is that? Well, have you ever heard of tarot card readings? If you haven't heard of that either, well, perhaps it's something you should look into overall in order to get an idea of what it's about. But basically, Oracle card deck readings are a more, to me, simplistic way of revealing certain insights concerning any situation that you're facing. So for me personally, I've actually experimented with this a couple months ago, earlier, basically when this year was starting. Out of pure curiosity, I just worked with these cards for myself, and a lot of interesting insights came about them that actually also came true for me, that started to actually change the course of my life for a good way. So today I mostly wanted to share with you that I'll be offering this to you as a viewer as well, and it will be entirely for free, you know. The only thing that I would say is that if you feel like, oh, this helped me, I want to, support you somehow, you can always donate, make a donation basically, but it's not mandatory is what I'm trying to say. So, because YouTube is my main focus overall to post content on here, but this is something that could help me and perhaps help you as well at the same time, where we can look at situations that you're facing in life and approach them from perhaps a better angle, a different angle. See, that's the point that these cards serve. It's that they will offer you a way to look at a situation from perhaps an angle that you haven't considered yet. So the word of warning that I would always say is that you don't want to become attached or addicted to oracle card or tarot readings, etc. Because some people out there, they get completely addicted to this and they base their entire life around what cards tell them they should do. Well, that's not how we really want to go about this. That's not how I go about it personally. But as always, we have to remember the true power to overcome anything in your life lies within your own consciousness, in the way you use your mind. But these oracle card deck readings are pretty fascinating in their own way, that they can add at least perhaps a different angle or consideration to a situation. So for me, I've had several different areas of my life that I approached using these cards, again, just for fun mostly, but then the suggestions they gave me made me think, and I realized, well, actually, if I go about these situations from this newly revealed angle, then I can clearly see that life would improve. And as I've been doing so over the last, especially this month entirely, I dedicated all my time to simply, again, as an experiment, apply what would happen if I work with these insights consistently. Well, everything actually has been improving. Things have become a lot more relaxed and calm inside my consciousness and life. And that was actually pretty useful then, because it was the cards that suggested perhaps you want to look at it from this angle. And then I figured, you know what? Since I've been feeling a little stuck, I might as well do it. I might as well give it a try and see what happens. And what happened is that things improved. So that's again why I wanted to share it with you, this service. Now, some people online, they charge you all kinds of money for this. They might be charging you like hundreds of dollars. I don't know. It depends on who they are and perhaps how much people want to apply for these readings online. Since in my case, I'm not some famous oracle card reader or tarot reader, so you don't have to worry about that. But ultimately, as I've always said to my viewers in videos before, is that I mostly want to keep my content available and the things that I share that are meant to help and inspire humanity. I mostly want them to be freely available for people, so that's why I don't want to put things behind a paywall. Although, of course, if over the years, for whatever reason, there would be hundreds of people a week or something applying for these readings, then perhaps by then I would have to start making some changes where it's like, yeah, you have to pay me just to sort of drop the number a bit, because of course it could get completely out of hand at some point, who knows. But for now, I'm assuming that won't happen anytime soon anyway. So if you're interested in getting an oracle card reading, well then you can apply in the link in the description box below. It will ask you to fill in your email address, your name. Doesn't even have to be your full name, it can just be your first name, whatever, but at least then I know who you are, by name at least. And then you can fill in another box that asks you to describe the question that you have, and it has to be as concise as possible. And then I will receive a notification about that, and I will draw these cards from the oracle deck completely at random. That's how this goes. That's the fun part. You do it completely at random. In my case, I asked the universe, okay, help me draw something useful from this deck of 54 cards, I think they are. And then I do it, and then I'll see what they say to me. These 3 cards, they represent past, present, future. We tie them together in order to gain a better insight on how to approach this question that you have. So for some people, it can be a financial question. It can be a relationship question. It can be a business question. It can be a health question. Whatever it is, you're going to find that these cards can at least give you some interesting insights on how to go about this area of your life. Again, I said I tried this for myself with some areas. Really helped me out. To be honest with you, it personally helped me out a lot. And again, that's why I wanted to share it with you, because why not? Sharing is caring, right? We gotta share the wealth of knowledge and wisdom as well while we're at it, not just money. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you through this video. Feel free to apply it below, and if you have any questions about this, you can leave them in the comment section as well, and I'll try to answer them as fast as possible. And other than that, I hope you have a great weekend, and whoever is going to be first, well, we'll see who is going to be the first one that applies for an oracle reading. Don't be scared of it. Right? Some people are like, oh, is this some demonic stuff? Is this some crazy satanic madness? Well, it actually isn't. Maybe to some people it is, depending on how they go about it. But with me, you know, if I'm going to be honest, the only thing, as I said, that I'm going to be doing is look at the question that you have and then ask God, the universe within me. I'll ask it. It might sound a little weird to you, but that's how I did it for myself as well. I just asked from my heart to get some insights on this question, some guidance, and then I draw the cards at random from the deck, and yeah, then I'll see what they say. And then after contemplating the meaning of these cards by connecting them with the question you sent me, then we might gain some interesting insights on how to go about the situation, or at least you would. You could maybe gain some hopefully useful information from it that you can then work with in your own life, and then hopefully it will improve for you, because that's what we're all about. Improving, inspiration, creating a better life for ourselves. So with that being said, dear viewer, never forget that we are the dreamers.